Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 77 of the podcast. Today we had Byron Bucao, and we had connected through our mutual homie, Gerard Braza. And every time we link up, it's always great energy, and we always have dope conversations. So this was another one of those conversations. Byron is the founder of Alias Dance Fam, and he's also a lot of other things, such as the co-founder of Retour Company, and Retour Company is a vintage streetwear apparel company. He's also the co-founder of Dated and Faded, which is a night market that bridges, dance artists and food vendors all in one. And then he's also the co-founder of Welcome to the 805, which is a dance showcase event. So he's a lot of things, and I had a great conversation with him. Hopefully you enjoy this conversation as well, but before you do, please like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell notification because it helps out with the channel. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this conversation. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Peace. And I don't know, just a whole new feel, and just having everything fresh, it just makes the experience, like for me, it makes it just refreshing and something new. And I feel like you have to switch it up sometimes.
Yeah, environment change is huge sometimes. Yeah. Heck yeah.
I mean, even we go to the gym. Even going to the gym, it's like going to different gyms and switching up the environment. I feel like helps out a lot.
It definitely does. Yeah. It's just a different energy, just being around different energy.
Yeah.
I love it.
And, dude, it's interesting seeing different people, or like the same people. You have a set schedule, and you see the same people every single time you go.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's like the same gym crowd.
You meet different new people all the time.
Yeah. I actually started going like at 5 a.m. and that's a whole different crowd. Like the 5 a.m. crowd.
That's the true gym rats.
Yeah.
That was me, dude. I was going there 5 a.m. all the time before I had a baby.
Oh,
it's
shit.
harder now.
Yeah, he's what?
I mean,
one or two?
He's two.
Two? Okay.
But yeah.
Damn. So, I mean, in the mornings, you're mostly, like, what time does he wake up? Does he wake up early?
It fluctuates. Are we already recording? Like, it's on?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he usually wakes up, like, around 7:30. But there's times where he'll wake up, like, at 6. And then I don't go to sleep till, like, 2 or 3 sometimes, so.
How much sleep are you getting?
It's like a roller coaster,
all over the place?
Man. Yeah, I wish I could get the full sleep, and then it makes such a big difference in training, but I gotta take what I can,
So is that your thing right now? You're doing a lot of stuff, but right now you're focusing on training. Is that like your thing?
Recently just started trying to get back into it a little more seriously, like how I was pre-pandemic. Yeah, I definitely used like having a kid as an excuse, I think, Yeah. But there's always a way.
What were you doing pre-pandemic?
Pre-pandemic,
like I know you ran the marathon, right? Is that?
Yeah, it kind of like led up to that, because before the pandemic, like I was like hit my like bottom, rock bottom. I was like my heaviest and just really depressed and unhappy with everything I was doing.
Dang.
And I was just like, damn, this needs to change, dude. Yeah, I was kind of like, just substance abuse, all this, like partying, and I was like, okay. I was single at the time too, and I wasn't with anybody. And then I feel like when I started trying to take care of myself, that's when things started changing, just automatic. Yeah.
Were you going to the gym, like lifting and stuff, before dancing, or did that come after?
No, that came way after. So, I mean, I was like really active in dancing, and then when I started slowing down and just more coaching, that's when I started kind of just gaining weight and just eating bad. And, when you get older, it catches up to you, And, yeah, I was just really unhappy. And I just got lucky. My neighbor across the street, he was a personal trainer.
Oh, shit.
And then I was like, dude, can you help me? Because I wanted to do something about it, And I was like, just train me, because I wanted some kind of accountability, because I did get a gym membership for like 2 years at 24,
right?
Like the Costco deal or whatever.
Oh yeah,
and I went for like
solid.
like 2 months, and then by myself, and then I stopped going. So I wasted like 2 years of a gym membership.
Dude, that accountability is it, for me. This past 2 months, I've been working out with a gym partner,
Yeah.
and that accountability, just showing up at a certain time, being there at a certain time, and not wanting to even fail your gym bro. It's like, damn, I don't want to let him down.
Yep.
It's like that accountability is super important.
Yeah, for sure. I started working out with my homie. Like, he's a police officer,
Yeah.
and he's just trying to train to join the Secret Service. And he's like,
What the fuck?
yeah, but he's like super like, I don't like working out, and so he's been going with me, and I'm just kind of been helping him. So it's been cool though. It's like it's pushing me to want to keep pushing and seeing him grow, and then he's helping me out too. When you have a partner, you could kind of push yourself, get a little spot here and there too. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
those spots are super important.
Yeah, it comes in clutch. It adds
Yeah.
up. All the little things, adding a little extra set or something. But yeah.
Like, I mean, even just surrounding yourself with people that are trying to better themselves, and like, it just rubs off on you.
Oh,
Like,
heck
iron
yeah.
sharpens iron for sure.
I think that's why I like working out at the gym, because I have a whole home setup, but it's just not the same.
It's not.
I'll
dude.
be like posted on my phone and just like I'll walk in the house, snack on something. I'm like, dude, I need to be at the gym. It's like you're in and out. Just go in with a plan. As when you go to the gym with a plan, like, yeah, you'll crush it.
Okay, so what's your thing right now? Are you? Because I saw you freaking deadlifted what 475.
Yeah, that was my first time actually going for like a heavy lift in like over 6 months. Yeah, I went through injury, so.
Is that
Yeah.
like what you're focused on? Just
I really want to get into powerlifting. Yeah,
Mm.
I've tried them all, man. I was
Yeah.
doing CrossFit, and all different kinds of weightlifting. Ollie, like Olympic.
yeah.
Yeah, Olympic lifting, and I was running for a while too. But I've always liked powerlifting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's kind of the thing I'm on right now is like being a hybrid athlete, which it's kind of like powerlifting mixed with running. So I mean, trying just to my goal is I want to be able to lift with the lifters and run with the runners.
Heck yeah,
I
man.
think it's pretty cool.
I think that's prime, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, don't stop running, because when you stop, it's like, oh.
Yeah, dude, after the LA marathon, freaking I was super sore, and like my legs were just done, and then I took probably like a month off of just not really doing anything, kind of being lazy, and it was kind of hard to get back to form after that.
I'm trying to remember my experience. Dude, it's crazy how your body's cold after you run.
I was freaking freezing.
Yeah. I was like, dude, we were just running for like hours, and I was wondering why people have like those silver, I don't know
I
things those
forgot
are
what they're
called.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, but they give it to every runner after. I'm like, that's just crazy.
I was like, dude, I need that, because towards the end, like mile like 20 or something, it started kind of drizzling and raining.
Oh,
and
dang.
I was like, dude, like I'm getting cold.
Did it feel good though?
No, I didn't feel good at all.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, up until like mile 16 is when I started cramping, and like I hit a wall.
Whew.
And then just from that point on, it was just trying to like finish. I was
Fight
like,
through it.
fuck, dude.
Did you take any like gels or like eat like anything in between your run and stuff?
Yeah, I was taking gels every 4 miles. So I had that. And then I had salt tablets too, which I'm surprised.
For the cramping.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't work for me.
I've never tried it.
Oh, okay.
I've never tried the salt. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get back to the LA marathon, but
Okay.
at the Spartan race, so it's a 13.1 mile run in Big Bear, and with obstacles. And at mile 10, I started cramping so bad, just like LA marathon. This dude had another salt tablet, and I didn't chew it. I just straight swallowed it, and then the cramps just went away.
That's
So
gnarly.
it does work. I'm like, oh shit, this is real stuff.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Shoot. How's that Spartan race? I've always wanted to do one of those.
Dude, it was like one of the toughest things that I've done mentally.
Crazy. Like, are the obstacles really hard?
I mean, if you're like going to the gym and you're kind of fit, and then I feel like the gym translates over to those obstacles. Like they had, I mean, you kind of have to be have some agility, like monkey bars and stuff.
Okay.
So there was some monkey bars. You have to have grip strength, because there was like this stone thing that you like picked up and like carried and stuff. And
Okay, that's like some strongman stuff.
yeah,
kinda.
yeah. But overall, it was probably the hardest thing I've done. But I'm super glad I did it.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's inspiring to see your stuff, man. Kind of like I was like, dude, I need to get on this guy's level.
Dude, if
Yeah.
well, I want to do like a 5K and a 10K this year as well. So I mean, if you want, bro, I'm gonna be doing those.
I'm just throw me in, man. And I'm like, I gotta do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the LA Marathon, how was your experience?
I was nervous, man, because I've never done a marathon. I think you were the same boat, right? Like
Yeah,
it was your first
first
time,
marathon.
and just training for it was yeah, I was nervous. It was fun though, man. It was cool like being able to run through LA like that way cuz like it's usually busy streets like Chinatown or like you start at did you start at Dodger Stadium still? I
Right.
think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just crazy like seeing LA in that type of view and then the support, the camaraderie, even just the people not even running, like people actually just come out to cheer everybody on. There was like people like giving out free hot dogs and stuff. I was like, dude, people are already eating hot dogs in the middle of a run.
Bro, were you there? You saw people handing out like fucking Fireball and like beers and shots and stuff.
Yep, beers, peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I passed on the shots though.
I know, dude. I was kind of tempted, but I was like, nah. So, I mean, for that, was that the longest run you've done prior?
For that was my first time doing a full marathon, but I did two just like on the street like after that.
Oh shit.
Just because.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep.
And did you have like a certain training plan for that, or did you?
No, I just kept running. It's like when you get that like high, the energy, you're like, oh, I'm only gonna do like a half today, and then all of a sudden just like I can keep going.
Yeah.
And so.
Or for the LA Marathon, did you have a training program for that, or you just
I
like
didn't,
just running?
dude.
You were
I
just running.
straight up ran. So like each week I would just kind of add a couple more miles. I mean, I was probably clocking in like a good like I don't know 30 miles a week, 30 to 40 miles a week.
Oh, solid.
Yeah.
That's a good amount of running right there.
Yeah, but look, I see. So you got a Garmin watch. Those are clutch, man.
Yeah, dude, they are.
Yeah, it's like way better than just using like the Nike app and connected to Strava, right?
Yeah.
Super clutch.
Dude, the batteries last like 2 weeks too.
Heck
on a
yeah.
charge.
Mhm.
I'm like, fuck, these things are dope.
Yeah, because I had an Apple Watch before, and Apple Watch trash compared to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with Apple Watch, I just like want to be able to talk to people with my watch, like not take my phone and just take my watch.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that I would want from an Apple Watch, and I want to get the Apple Watch Ultra. I'll get it soon.
I haven't checked out the new ones.
Yeah.
The VR set looks crazy.
Oh, I know.
Too expensive though.
I know, dude. $3,500. I'll pass on that.
Oh man.
So for dancing,
Yeah.
what made you want to get into dancing? Like, what was it that?
I started going to my sister's dance competitions when I was in elementary school. And so she went to Channel Islands High School, did the drill team and the co-ed dance team. And then I saw the all-male dance crew compete. And then I saw all the girls screaming and stuff. And I was like, yo, this is kind of hype. I want to do this. I was like in like 5th grade.
Yeah.
So when I got to junior high, I joined the all-boys hip-hop crew that was taught by Channel Islands alumni. And then from that, I just fell in love with it, man. Yeah, I got into that, and then I never stopped. I didn't think I was going to keep doing it and turn it into a career. Yeah. It just kind of happened.
Dang. So you went to Channel Islands?
I did go to Channel Islands, and then I joined the all-male crew. I mean, at the time, they only allowed sophomores to seniors. So my freshman year, I wasn't really dancing as much. I got into DJing, though. So I bought turntables. And,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just kind of the music side of me,
Yeah.
And then it kind of just translated back into wanting to dance once I was able to.
Isn't that kind of like they're connected as far as like making mixes and stuff?
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's like just having good music and just like cohesiveness and just, yeah, it makes a big difference. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, what year was that when you were like?
I started dancing in the year 2000.
2000.
So
So that
And it's
was
like,
5th grade, right?
no, that was 8th grade.
Oh, 8th grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then high school was till '04.
Okay.
So in 2003, actually, when I was about to be a senior, I decided, I was like, hey, I kind of want to create a kids group for guys and girls, like how I was as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how I came up with a crew named Undeclared. And then as they got older, I created more crews, which is the umbrella Alias Dance Company or Alias Dance Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, 2003, dude.
It's going to be 20 years in August.
Fuck.
Been doing it for 20 years, yeah.
Dang. I mean, from my experience, I'm not a dancer, so I've always just been looking on the outside of dance and just watching America's Best Dance Crew and just like seeing how dope and the choreography and everything. Like I thought that was really cool, and being like Filipino too. It's like that's a thing, right? It's like
there's so many Filipino dancers. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's crazy though, because like most of my clientele, it's like 90% not Filipino anymore. It used to be. It used to be almost all Filipinos.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. Where are the Filipinos at? Where are the Filipinos at, yo? Gotta represent.
I know. And that was kind of like a thing where I'm like, oh shit, this is really cool. And that was like, for me, that was what year was that? Like 8th grade, so 2009, 2010. Okay. Like that was like the era I was kind of like tapped into dance.
Yeah, that was like the ABDC era. That was like when dance went mainstream.
Exactly, yeah.
So now it's all over the place. It's like on commercials and everything. Broadway, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And so you made the dance Alias or Alias, yeah. To teach kids, and you wanted to just teach them?
Yeah, so I mean the purpose of my company is to provide dance lessons for underprivileged youth. But it's open to everybody. So it doesn't have to be, but I mean that's what my target is. Like for kids that can't really afford to dance at a studio, I just want to give every kid the opportunity to be able to dance. Like yeah.
Are there studios here in Oxnard?
There's a lot of dance studios in Oxnard.
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of hip hop though. Yeah.
Interesting. So, is that like, why do you think that is?
I think because they're mostly traditional dance studios. There is one hip hop mindset. Shout outs to Will. Yeah, they have one. They have a lot of classes, and they're crushing it. So, that's the only one I know of. That's like all hip hop. Yeah, and then there's me. But I'm with the more teaching crews and just training the dancers. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, what was your like mindset just trying to like the come up? Like, why did you want to start? It was for underprivileged youth?
I mean, when I first started, I had 9 kids in my garage, and it was all my homies, like siblings. And I was in a church youth group. And so they would perform for like church events and rallies.
Yeah.
And then all the aunties and uncles would be like, how do I get my son and daughter into it? And then so each year it would double in size. And so after like a little over 2 years, my homie was like, bro, you just need to turn this into a business. Like,
so it kind of just happened naturally.
Yeah, because I was doing it for free, and it was like, dude, you're putting so much time into this, and it's great. Like, it's not normal, like it's unique. Like, you should make it your thing. And I was like, I mean, I guess I'll try. I felt weird about it, And so I started charging like $20 a person, like a month, and then it started popping off. Like it would kept doubling.
Was there anything like that, like classes around that time like that, or no?
Nothing, especially for kids. Like only in high school. There was only high school dance teams around. Yeah,
it's like an untapped niche that you
untapped. Like there was no real youth like dance crews in the 805. Basically the first one.
Damn. So I'm just trying to think back around that time. It was like, what kind of music was
2000s?
Yeah, 2000s. Like that early 2000s, like R&B type stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of R&B for sure. I think that's like when like Outkast was like popping still too for
Oh
hip
shit.
hop, and who else? Mario.
Yeah, Mario,
Yeah,
like probably Usher.
yeah, and then still that's like early like Kanye graduation era. Yep.
Damn.
808s and heartbreaks. Like
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah, yep,
Heartless.
yep. Yeah, that one was cool, man. I like that.
Yeah, I was actually listening on my runs. That's like something I listen to. Is recently I was listening to Yeezus. Yeezus is probably one of my favorite albums from him.
Oh, that was crazy. That was pivotal. It was different
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, and that's why I liked it. It's like when it first came out in 2013, I listened to it on one of my runs, and I was like, oh shit, this is really different. This
Yeah.
is like this is like very pivotal to music.
Heck yeah. I seen you running on the PCH a lot too.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I love running right there.
dude,
With
that's
the
like
ocean breeze.
you can't beat the
It's
views.
nice. It's a little sketch sometimes. That little narrow side, but
I'll like
it's
run.
beautiful.
I'll run like towards traffic. So like I'm super sketch just running like with traffic
Yeah.
because even like on the streets I just don't want to get hit and like then you're just done. You're
Yeah.
like probably
You
fucked.
can kind of just see what's coming at you
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, you can't beat the views, bro. And like I think like when I'm running on PCH I'm like, damn, we really live in California.
Heck yeah, dude. It's like a 10-15 minute drive from right here.
I know. And like even just people that come from different countries to come here. Like
Oh, dude, yeah. Some people have never seen the ocean their whole life, and then they want to cruise on the PCH. That's kind of crazy to think that some people never see the ocean their whole life.
right. I know, and it's like
We live right by it.
we live right by it, and sometimes I just forget that it's like right there. Like we could just run to the beach and
Mm-hmm.
take a dip in the ocean.
Did she just do that? That's so funny.
Speaking from yesterday's experience.
Hey, that's living. That's living right there. One with nature.
I know. You ever do ice baths and stuff?
Yes, like cold
Nice.
plunges.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are clutch, man. I used to have a recovery membership at the time it was Mamba Academy.
Oh,
Yeah.
now
So I
it's
was
what is
training,
it? Sports
Uh,
Academy now?
Yeah, Sports Academy now.
Okay.
So I was going there, doing Gracie Barra, and then
You're doing BJJ?
yeah, and
Oh,
then
shit.
just for a little bit, and then yeah, they had a recovery program there. They had like the Normatex. I see you using Normatec too.
Yeah.
I love Normatec.
Yeah.
And then cold plunge.
Mm.
Yeah, and then the room's heated. So the room's heated, and there's a cold plunge tub in there.
I don't know if they did have chiropractors there, but I think they were trying to get chiropractors there.
I know they had like massage therapists. I'm not sure. I think they did have chiropractors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's probably expensive. I was
Whew.
like, eh.
Is that like a membership that you pay, or is that like?
I think for those ones, like to get a massage and like, was that chiropractic?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like by session.
Oh, yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
super expensive.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just going right now. I'm going to Good Spine in Thousand Oaks, and it's covered by my insurance. So
Dang, that's
Chilling.
far.
yeah, we'll actually work out there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So
Yeah.
that's where you're using the
Normatec
the
and stuff.
compression sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up buying one for myself, so I have one at home.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
nice.
it was clutch. They lowered the price. Like I was like, hey, this is kind of worth it now.
Yeah, you just chill at home and just
Yep.
have it on.
Yep. It's like after every like leg day. Yep.
Yeah, just going back to dance. So like when you started and it kind of just evolving into a business and it just kept growing, like what happened after that?
I mean,
It's cuz just I'm trying to really just go step by step on just the journey of that.
yeah. I mean, I just started taking them. I would take any performance to do. Like we would do little quinces and birthday parties, and then it started turning into like, oh, can you perform for this corporate event and thing? And so it's just a lot of word of mouth. I never like
Interesting.
the first like 10 years. I never made flyers. I never promoted my business at all. and it was all just word of mouth.
And keep in mind, this was like MySpace probably.
Yeah,
there was no like social media.
It started with MySpace. Yeah,
Yeah.
There was no big YouTube yet. Like, it was barely like starting, and there was no Instagram.
Yeah,
no Instagram and all that. Yeah. So I kind of lucked out, I think.
Yeah. I mean, like, I had another guest, Adam Gonzalez, and everyone says this, is that word of mouth is the best form of like getting your company known. It's just word of mouth.
Yeah, so I mean, I had to have been doing something right, like for people to spread the word, you know.
So like, there was no like cold calls or like, hey, like, can we perform for you guys, or can we? Are there any opportunities, or there was no cold calls and stuff like that?
Like opportunities that I've been getting through it, I'm a little lost.
As far as like that time, it was just straight word of mouth, like finding opportunities.
Yeah, it was straight. I never ever like promoted it at all.
Shit.
It's just like, oh, I know this dance teacher. Here's his number. Maybe someone would say it, but I would never be like, come join. Yeah.
And it was like, and it's wild how it just happened naturally.
Yeah, it was all organic for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think doing all the little small performances and just being in the community made a big difference. And that's why I still love like creating community events and bringing people together, because you never know. It's like you might inspire somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, you have, what's that? It's a thing that you do, an event that you host, co-host.
That's a new one. I think you're talking about Dated and Faded.
There's another one.
It's Welcome to the 805.
Yes, that's the one.
So that's my biggest event. I co-produce with my boy Ricky Cole.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Oxnard as well. So he was actually on ABDC.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but he's from Oxnard, and he's the MC for all the World of Dance tours. So I came to him with an idea of creating a community dance showcase to highlight all the dancers from around town, and then bringing industry talent as well, just to inspire the whole community. Yeah, so we started that the first show was 2015. Yeah, and now we're throwing 2 shows in one day because they sell out like it's crazy.
Right.
To see it evolve.
And that's hosted here?
Yeah, so we hosted at Ocean View Pavilion now. It used to be at OPAC, but the pavilion's the theater at the Port Rainier Beach.
Oh, right there. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, so we throw it every November. So I think this year we're doing November 12th. Yeah.
Damn. So
you can come check it out if you've never been to one. Yeah.
Definitely check it out.
Yeah, I got you. Just come through.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
2015. How many years is that? That's like 8, 7 years.
It's about gonna be 8. I mean, we had to take like maybe a 2-year hiatus. COVID, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I think we've had like maybe 6 events already. Yeah, and it's kind of the same thing where it would just keep evolving and like doubling in size every year. But we had a cast of over like 500 dancers the last show.
Fuck.
Yeah, and we had probably over like 1,300 people in attendance.
Dang, dude. So okay, I saw one of your posts and saying how like stressful it was and overwhelming it was, just like kind of trying to keep everything together as like a host or a co-host. What are some of the things that you've learned and like just, time management, all that stuff, trying to host one of those just big events?
I think it's putting the right people behind you and trusting them to handle the task given, because when we first started the event, it would just be me and Ricky doing everything. So it was a lot. So now I'm getting people to help.
I'm gonna adjust it. Hold on.
Oh, you good.
Keep going.
Yeah. Now I'm just getting people to help do things that they're better at than me. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like kind of like being a curator, like, just being the you could say like the brain, or like the just
like
curating.
like the producer. Like, Exactly. Yep.
Did that come with just like experience? How did
Honestly, it just organically happened too. I was like, I didn't even know I was gonna be like hosting all kinds of events like I am now, But I really enjoy it. It's probably one of my favorite things to do now. Yeah.
The house? Why?
It's just really cool, like having that idea and then coming together with other people's ideas and then seeing it unfold and then seeing the community come out together and how they respond to it as well. Yeah.
And it's like dance. Is it purely dance, or is it like you're bringing like different people?
So for the Welcome 805 show, it's almost all dance, but we do sometimes support local artists like Jamie Boy.
Okay.
Jamie Boy's performed, and I forget who else, but it's mostly dance for that show.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a big event.
Yeah, but we do like to support local businesses, and we've like had a lot of vendors, food and clothes and all that over at the event as well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then which Dated and Faded is more of like a mixture of vendors and artists. And
yeah, it's like a creative collective, So Dated and Faded is hosted by myself, my homie Ryan, and Stevie. So like Retour. And that one highlights streetwear, sneakers and vintage, a lot of vintage. But we have live performers like musical acts, and then we have dance. So it's just tying it all together.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm guessing that just came naturally. Like,
yeah, it was an idea that we had pre-pandemic, and then it was just like, now's not the good time to throw it. Like, we had to wait until it kind of fizzled down.
Right.
And we kind of just were looking around, and we looked out to be able to collaborate with Toba Toba Brewery.
Oh, it's dope.
So, yeah, it's a cool spot. We're actually going to throw our second one in August 19th.
Right.
Yeah.
The first one, when was the first one?
The first one was in May. Yeah, like the middle of May.
Damn.
But we're going into it blind. We've never hosted like our own night market, and dude, it was like over 1,000 people. It was crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, damn, this is our first one too.
Right.
Yep.
And I mean, it's wild that all the experience that you had starting with Alias, is it Alias or Alias?
Alias.
Yeah.
Like code name. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alias, and then just all that gained experience, you can use that for Dated and Faded.
Yep.
And it just like kind of all adds together.
For sure. Yeah, it's like just all the things I learned like along the way, and just it kind of just feels natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, for someone that's listening that kind of wants to get into this, like what are some of the things that you've learned, like to be able to like put these things together? It's like making connections. It's like,
I definitely think it's being open to work with everybody. I mean, a lot of people in like clothing industry and stuff, like they kind of clash or they don't want to support each other. And our thing is just like, let's bring everyone together and like grow together, So
I kind of see that. I mean, the 805 is like, it's crazy how like creative everyone is. And just after the pandemic and during the pandemic, all these different artists just came out, like, and how creative even Oxnard is by itself. And damn, I was going to go somewhere with this. Damn, I had a brain fart.
It'll come back to you.
It'll come back
to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so same thing with like dance. It's like, I think because I've been in the game for so long, it's like I feel like my new role like is like to bring the dancers together, because I know like all the generations. Otherwise they wouldn't be talking to each other at all.
Okay, I remember now. So it's like the same thing with like hip hop artists. It's kind of like egotistical in a way. It's like they kind of want to do their own thing, but knowing that if you're growing, I'm growing, and we'll all grow together. It's just like we move better with teams, in teams.
Heck yeah, for sure.
Right, and faster, growing together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's what you're doing, and everyone that with that's working with you and together. It's not just you, but it's everyone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely had to go through it though. Like, was just like, I don't want anyone to do anything. Like, I want to do everything. And then that just comes like overwhelming and too much. Like,
Mm.
I really had to open up to trusting other people. Yeah, but which is hard too, because you weave through people. Like, some people you can't trust everybody, but
Yeah. Okay, that kind of makes
yeah.
sense. Is there, for me, like I do most, if not everything myself, as far as like the podcast, music, and like producing and stuff. Like for you, how can you get your vision out there exactly how you want it? And like, is it just like knowing exactly what you want and then being like, hey, like this is what I want? Like, or, I guess the question is, how can you get your vision out there like just super clearly, if that makes sense, without like like having to, because sometimes I feel like it takes time for people to understand your vision.
Yeah.
So
Um, I mean, working together with other people sometimes it's hard. Like, you got to meet in the middle. So, um, but I'm trying. I had it. I lost it too.
It'll come back.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
What were we talking about again?
just like your vision, like sometimes like when say like for example, if you're a video creator and you have an editor and you're really trying to get your vision out there, it's like, hey, like this is what I want, but sometimes it's hard to kind of get that vision across to the editor.
Got it.
So it's like communication. It's like,
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of communication and going through a lot of drafts of what you envision. Because sometimes what you envision in your head and then you put it on paper, have it in front of you, it doesn't turn out the way you want it to be. It's kind of like choreography. It's like, oh, this the move looks cool, and then you do it, you're like, ah, damn, that's whack as hell, dude. Yep. So it's always going back to the drawing board, having patience, But I think it's like, I always had a vision of like who I want to work with, and I know they're good at what they do, or it's communication and finding a referral to someone that is good at that, and then collectively putting it together.
Right.
Yeah, but definitely it's a lot of trial and error and patience.
Yeah, it takes time. And I mean, that's why I love the gym so much, is because it like there's so much you can learn from the gym and working out that translates over to life.
Oh, heck yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's definitely more than just like, oh,
like
let me get a
lifting weights.
6-pack and like give me some muscles. Like, some people just think it's just that, like
Right.
I need to get ready for Coachella or something, and that's it. But
Or like a wedding.
more mental. Like, I feel like it feeds your mind so much, and it just, if you train early in the day, it gets you going,
Yeah, like it's like a good start to the day. It's like you accomplish something. And I mean, I've been really thinking about this lately, that when someone new goes to the gym, like they expect results like right away. It's like, oh, I want to be able to lift 2 plates like right away. But like that takes a lot of time and consistency.
Oh, big facts.
Yeah. And then that's where like discipline comes in. Like you learn discipline, you learn like, I think that's the huge thing, is just discipline.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Discipline, consistency. Yep. Shoot. I'm like, I need to go to the gym today still, so I'm just like, shoot, I better go. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah, I still have to run after this, so
Shoosh, you doing a 10K or what? Are you going longer?
Well, I'm probably gonna do a trail run. So one of my favorite trail runs is it's in it's at Malibu Creek.
Malibu Creek.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ran that.
That's
probably
I've
hiked it.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta check it out. I need some trail shoes though. I'd be slipping.
Oh yeah. Actually, I do need trail shoes. I have not been using trail shoes. I've been using my road shoes.
Oh shoot. I know you have to have like your beater running shoes, and then you have to have like your nice running shoes.
Yeah, like road shoes, trail shoes, and then like your recovery shoes and like your race day shoes. There's like so many different.
Shoot. Oh man.
Yeah. So I met you through Gerard.
Yeah. What's up, Gerard? RGB in the house.
RGB.
What's up?
And we're both gonna be in his short film.
Yeah, dude.
Novelty. And
have you seen any like the clips, like the preview clips?
Yeah. I think were you there? I think you were there at the rough cut showing. I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I watched that. That's the one I watched.
Yeah. Same.
So
I'm excited to see the final product with all the dancing tied in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
And are you doing the choreography or is that?
I'm not. I'm actually not dancing.
Oh no.
I'm just a teacher, a detention teacher. Yeah. You're a teacher in there too, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Sanchez, I think.
Mr. Sanchez. I was like last minute calling.
Hey.
I stay ready.
Hey, that's right.
So how were you kind of introduced to just being in the movie?
Gerard, he contacted me prior to the pandemic with Novelty, but I think it was a different version at the time. And then he redid the script during the pandemic, and I guess like he postponed it because of the pandemic.
Right.
So I think it was like maybe like 3 or 4 years I was waiting for it to happen.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But I've never been, that was my first time doing like an actual film project.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Like first time acting as well?
I mean, I acted in a little dance concept video, but I was trash. Yeah. Every time I show the kids the dance video, they busting, just cracking up at me.
Oh shit. It's like for you when you watch it, is it kind of cringe?
It's super cringe. It's a good dance video, not
Right.
good acting though.
Okay. For this, how was it acting and stuff? Like for you, like your experience, how was it?
I was nervous at first, and then I think I just got into the character, and the character's, he's kind of like me. Like he's the detention teacher. He's the one overseeing kids and just making sure they're doing the right thing. And,
Right.
that's kind of like what I do, Yeah. So it felt kind of natural. It was a lot of lines though. I was like, damn, this is a lot to memorize. Yeah. So I did have to go through a few takes.
Okay.
But it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how people respond to it.
For sure. I mean,
Yeah.
one thing that just stands out, and it's not even done, just like the choreography part, with Los Vigilantes, like that part.
yeah,
I'm
that
like,
song is
I'm
dope.
fucking hyped for that, dude.
Heck yeah. Shout out to Los Vigilantes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Gerard picked a good cast of choreographers, so it's different people choreographing little different parts. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be very eclectic in dance.
Right, and I think it's just like, something that I love about what Gerard's doing is like bringing everyone together, and in Oxnard, at least the 805 as well.
Heck yeah. I love how he's supporting a lot of local artists and a lot of local dancers. Like it is basically an 805 film,
Right, and I think that's
cool.
gonna be pretty cool for the 805.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, same. Yeah, and that for me that was my first time. Well, I mean, I've done like just like YouTube videos and stuff, like like acting, not even acting, but like just skits and stuff. But this was like my legit first time being on a set and everything, acting. And there was some pressure, bro. Like I felt the pressure.
For sure, because it's like the time is money over there for sure,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then something that stands out also is just everyone there is just really good at what they're doing. Like they're like, that's what they do.
Yeah,
like
so
lighting,
it's like producing, picking the right people.
Exactly.
Like kind of like what we were talking about, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
So he picked the right team.
for sure.
But I know he had to go through drafts as well. Like he had to filter people in and out. Yeah. I think he had a hiccup where he had to replace the whole.
Yeah, I think he talked about that. Yeah,
almost the whole team because
he talked about that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. But
Yeah,
it worked out. It's working out.
Doesn't happen overnight.
Yep, for sure.
And that's another thing, dude. It's like that translates over from the gym. It's people will see the product that's out right now. They don't see like all the hard work and like stuff that goes behind the scenes.
Yeah, it takes
time.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're doing Retour as well, right? Retour?
Yeah, so I'm a co-founder of Retour with my buddy Ryan. And yeah, we start off as a vintage selling like e-commerce.
Huh.
And then we started doing pop-ups and creating original pieces. And then now it's evolved into hosting nightlife events and a night market. So it's cool, man. I like it.
You guys did a collab with Gordo's. Gordo's,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, we did, man. Yeah. Shout out to Gordo's. Yeah. Yeah, we've done a lot of things like with that brand. It's been really fun, man.
Right.
And it's like our focus is like a lot of storytelling. There's some kind of meaning behind the drops, it's not just like, oh, here's something cool and that's it, But our aesthetic is very 90s, 2000s, vintage, even with music. So when we host nightlife events, it would just be that type of music only.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So there's a certain type of vibe for sure.
Yeah.
And where does that come from?
I think it's just like because it's what we grew up to, And so I grew up to like the, listening to Usher's Confessions album, like that's like top 3 R&B album for me.
All facts, yeah.
Yeah. So stuff like that. Yep.
And I mean, what kind of music did you grow up on? Like,
everything. I was actually very eclectic. I think the only thing that I didn't really listen to was country music. Yeah. I'm still open to it though. Like there's some good country songs, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But it's not my choice. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh dude, I want to go to a Stagecoach or something. It's not happening for me. Yeah. But I mean, I would listen to everything, like alternative rock, some heavy stuff. I mean, I like Linkin Park a lot too.
Oh, dude, fucking Linkin Park.
So Linkin Park.
In the end.
Yeah, it's crazy because like I'm a hip hop dancer and I love hip hop, but sometimes you just gotta like take a break and switch it up, But I definitely grew up to raw hip hop. I think the first cassette tape album I bought was Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh,
Eternal 99. Yeah.
Damn.
And that's when the cassette tapes were like they were selling singles just for songs. Yeah.
Right.
I think that my first ones was called Shake Your Rump by Rex and FX and Crisscross Jump, like super 90s, like.
Damn.
Yep.
Shit.
It's when you would listen to the radio and like you would want to record
like the
song.
ringtone.
Yeah, you would like record the song because you're like, damn, you don't have it, but you put it on the tape because they're playing it on the radio.
Bro, that's such like a wild time.
Yeah.
I remember when, Q1047 would be on and then like your favorite song would come on and you had your flip phone.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, I want to set this as my ringtone.
Voicemail. Yeah.
Or voicemail.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, dude, I missed it.
Oh, man. I think they're going to play it again in like an hour or so. You're just chilling, listening to the radio. Simpler times, man.
Yeah.
It's wild now.
Yeah, it is. Like how connected we are. But I think that's like the beautiful thing about it too is how like we're so connected, and people that have businesses, people are able to see it.
Oh yeah, lots of sources everywhere now. It's like right in front of us.
Right.
Even that new one that came out, Threads.
Like I still got to get on that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like I just checking it out, but everyone's on there's like, I'm trying to figure this out, But it's cool. It's something new. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like how AI is like taking over.
Right.
It's crazy.
You can like pretty much program and talk to it, and you can make like a whole diet plan for you, pretty much anything, bro. It's wild. So wild.
It's crazy
and scary.
Yeah. It's like iRobot.
freaking iRobot or like straight up Terminator type shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Skynet will come and get you.
Skynet. Oh man.
Yeah. Damn, I feel like there's like a little bit more. RGB, you recently did a shoot, right?
RGB, I did a Converse shoot.
Right. And what was your role for that? Were you
I was just the older guy playing basketball and I get the ball jacked from me. That's literally all I did.
Okay, all right.
It was funny.
That's a wrap.
Yep.
I know.
But, all right, your part's done. I'm like, oh, tight. I'm gonna go get some tacos real quick.
Yeah.
But it was cool, man. It was still like working with this kind of some of the same cast, mixed with some new people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Gerard puts a good teams together for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also the stylist John D. Peralta. He's insane. Yeah, he's really good.
Damn, he's a stylist.
Yeah, he's from the 805. He's actually one of my alumni, but he was like assistant stylist for like Beyonce and
That's hard.
all that. Yeah, you should interview him, man.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, I'd love to. Do you have anything other than Dated and Faded that you're working on? Like
Dated
as of right
and
now?
Faded, I'm actually helping the Banana Festival create a dance segment as well. So
And that's the one here in Wainimi, right?
Port Wainimi at
Okay.
the ports.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's on September 30th, and I'm basically trying to create like a multicultural dance show, mixed with hip hop, and they want a parade to open up the event, and so I'm in charge of that. Yeah, I barely found out yesterday.
Oh, damn.
I had a meeting yesterday with them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a big.
It's a huge
project.
It's a huge event. I've never been to it, but they're definitely like doubling down and trying to make it way bigger. Yeah. So
how do you feel about that? Like,
I'm excited to see how it unfolds. He was all asking me if I can get some people in banana costumes. I was like, maybe you can just put some random people and have them walk around.
that's kind of like, that's really random, dude. Like,
Yeah.
the Banana Festival.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Like,
like
why-
I guess like a strawberry festival, you know,
Right.
but it's bananas.
But like, why bananas?
Yeah. Bananas in pajamas.
Like, that's like, so when I think of Oxnard, like, I don't think of is it because of the ports and stuff, or is
I
that
think
like
it is because the ports, and I think because we have like some banana factories out here. I think some of them are out here, and pineapples too. We have pineapples out here too.
and I think there's like a orange factory as well. I forgot what the orange factory is called.
Yeah, Oxnard's kind of low key like a pub for all these big companies that they're just
Yeah.
hidden. Like,
And like Kylie Jenner's place was here.
yeah, the what is that called?
I forgot the makeup.
Yeah, but that it's her makeup company.
yeah.
Yep.
And there's another tequila company here. I forgot which one that was, but they're here as well.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, it's like Oxnard is like, I love Oxnard, bro, because it's like, it's not the city. It's like well, like spread out.
Oh, yeah, I think it's pretty diverse.
Yeah, and it's like not Los Angeles where there's mad traffic. I mean, there is still traffic, but not as condensed as LA.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Oversaturated for sure over there.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like more people are kind of moving here, which is interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I know.
Roads getting packed.
Yeah.
But they are opening a lot of cool stuff though. Yeah.
Right.
They even opened another brewery. Saw that? The Wagon Wheel one?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yeah. They're gonna do a bowling alley as well.
Yep. Another arcade. That
That's
should
dope.
be cool.
Have some dope memories there at the Wagon Wheel.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy they repurposed the old sign too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, at the brewery. It's in the front.
What?
Yeah, it's like the actual old sign.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yep.
And I mean, I went there once, and just being in there, it feels modern. It feels modern.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
I think I went to eat there last week just to check it out. Yeah. I like exploring
Yeah.
what I can because I can't leave my son so much anymore. Yeah.
Damn. So okay. So the Banana Factory, you got Dated and Faded,
Welcome to 805.
Yeah, that's this year as well.
That's November.
Oh yeah, November.
Yeah, we're gonna expand too. So we're gonna host one in Vegas, an actual dance competition, and then we're trying to bring it to Europe, to Holland and Switzerland.
Yeah. They're pretty huge out there, right? With dance
in Europe and UK. Oh, it's huge. It's big, but they don't really have a lot of events like how we have them over here.
I feel like what Red Bull is that like a thing?
That's
big.
Like
big over there.
Big for
breakdancing.
Battling, yeah, like so different styles of dance and breakdancing. Yeah, it's one of the biggest ones. Yeah. But it's definitely different from the dance crew choreography world. Yeah. It's kind of untapped over there. There's only a few.
Wow.
Or it's like World of Dance from US brings it there, but
Yeah, I haven't really seen like choreo from different countries. It's more like b-boy and breakdancing and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, I never thought of that.
The only one they have that's really huge out here is called Hip Hop International. And it's basically the Olympics of hip hop dance. So that one's happening end of July, early August. So I'll be there with Eminon, my high school crew.
And you had a crew or perform there, right?
Yeah, so you have to go through a preliminary in your country. So the U.S. preliminaries was in, I think, April or May.
That was in Vegas?
In Burbank.
Oh, okay.
And then you have to rank top 5 in the U.S. in your category or age bracket to compete at the international in the summer. So we ranked 3rd this year in the U.S. For kids up to ages 17.
Right.
And then they compete against the top 52 countries in the world at the end of the month. So it's coming up. So, yeah, I'm pretty much like almost every day they'll be training like 8 hours a day. It's a lot on the body.
Yeah. Okay, you're doing all like so much. How are you able to manage like time? Like, is it like scheduling?
A daily planner.
Yeah.
For me, like some people like to write in notes in their phone, but I feel like I always overlook those more than physically writing it and seeing it happen in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I use the Passion Planner. I like that one a lot.
Dude, I'm gonna write this
Yeah,
down, bro.
that one's really good. It was created by a girl from UCLA, and it just like boom. But it's a really good planner. Like it helps dissect and set your goals. Yeah, and you just create checklists. It's like a little bit every day goes a long way.
And do you like? Are you doing that? You're doing that daily? Like daily. Morning.
At the end of my day, I review it and just see if I need to add anything and then check anything off. And so I already know my plan for the next day mentally before I go to bed. And then you set times, and sometimes it doesn't work exactly on time, but you could still kind of like
in around the ballpark
gauge to it versus like, oh, what am I doing next? It's like you already kind of have a plan. Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah,
Passion Planner is a really good one, man. I've been using it for like I think like 4 years already. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice. Well, thank you so much.
Dude, thank you, man. That was a fun combo.
Yeah.
I was kind of going with the flow, like hey.
We always have, and whenever I see you, it's a dope combo, even if we're not doing a podcast.
Yeah, no, good energies, good vibes. You know, I felt like there was a lot of connection, like us, like you were getting to running too. I was like, oh man. Yeah. Let's go. Now we gotta. I'm down to do a run with you one time. Like,
yeah, let's do it.
If we do like a 5 or 10K.
I love
race.
to.
Yeah, I'm kind of slow race. Though. So
no worries, dude. as long as you just get out there. That's what it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cheers, bro. Thank you so much for having me, man.
Thank you, bro. Where can people find you, follow you?
You can find me at Byron Bucao. So BYRON BUCAO. Or Alias Dance Fam, ALIAS DANCEFAM, or Retour Co, RETOURCO. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on there, but hey.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the love.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
It, bro.
Let's hit the gym.
Yes, sir.